He's so muscular. Good kitty.
Don't eat me. Good Puma.
Just like seeing everybody, like being on your own again, being all together. Hopefully we'll have like more of a team bond, like the bond will grow stronger, especially with all the new people coming in. I think that we have potential to do some pretty great things together, so.
Yeah, I agree with that, Nikki. The girls team always has a lot of fun on runs, just making up random games to keep the miles going, and I think that it'll be a lot better this year. We have the biggest team that we've had, so 11, 12 girls, and that's going to help us a lot, give us a lot more depth, and just knowing that we have a bigger group of girls and a lot of them returning is really exciting. And I think we're all really excited to just train together as a team again. Most of us train solo in the summer, so it's just nice to have like your sisters back training.
I think being mentally tough mainly. It's hard not watching everybody else run at practice and you're just sitting on the couch knowing that everyone else is out running and you have to go sit on a bike, or like even in Rachel's case where she couldn't even do anything. I think you just have to stay mentally tough, know that it will get better eventually, you won't be hurt, and just try to find other strengths to work on during that time.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's no fun being injured, especially like Nikki said, just seeing everyone else be able to run, it's just, and you're just kind of hanging out. But yeah, I think being patient is a huge part in that. You just have to know that the process is going to come in, and you just have to take your time with it and do all the little things like rehab and do what you're told, and just know that it'll come around again. But I think Nikki and I probably have the same mentality, just to never take a run for granted, because when you're out for countless months, or whether it's a little injury or just a huge injury, like there's nothing like wanting to be back in the game, like, and I think that personally like drives both of us to just want to be back healthy and stronger than ever. I think just setting a good example, obviously, like certain things upperclassmen should do, always lead by example, and just kind of show the freshmen the ropes, show them this is how we do things, this is how like Puma cross country acts as a team, and just let them know that if they're struggling or if they're just going through a tough time, like transitioning into college running is a lot different than high school running, and just know that we're all in it together, and we're all putting in those miles, and the 2 practices a day, we're all going through it together. So I would just want them to be reassured that we're all going through it, and we're all in it together.
Yeah, I think like kind of going off what Rachel said with like team bonding, hopefully everyone will realize that we're all there for each other, and hopefully if any of them ever have a problem, or they've had even if it's just a bad day of class, that we can all come together and talk about it and help each other out. I really think a big part of running is the family aspect, and if you're a strong team, then you can do well both on the course and off.
Last year, Megan Hennessy PR'd almost every meet, like throughout her whole sophomore year, so that was really exciting to see. So I think she will help us out a lot, and Sydney Strang and Brooke Wursler also had good seasons, just not some of them dealing with injuries, but just knowing that they can come back and keep doing what they were doing in the past year will help us out.
Yeah, I definitely think we're getting stronger. Gabby's dropped a lot of time. It just seems like we're all kind of forming a pack, so I think that's better when it comes to cross country, because it's more of a team sport than track. So with like a strong group of like Brooke, Hannah, Sydney, all of them, especially Rachel coming back now, I think that we'll have a pretty solid group. The bus rides.
Yeah, if the bus rides are not too long.
Yeah.
And it's good. You can only listen to so much music.
Yeah. Because I know one time when we went down to Evansville, we played cards. it's just like a really good chance, like sit down and watch a movie together, because sometimes you don't have time to do that during the week. So even if no one's really like talking about the movie, or no one's really talking if you're like playing a game or something, it's still nice that you're doing something together, I think. I definitely think with everybody returning, we have a really good shot for going to nationals. So I think it'd be really cool if we could all go together. Definitely place higher at conference. I think it's possible that a bunch of us could get in the top places at conference. For me personally, I was close to making it in the top spots at conference last year, so I'm hoping top 25. The goal is top 10 though, so yeah, but definitely the overall goal for the team is making it to nationals.
Yeah, I agree with what Nikki said. We just have such a big team this year that I think the strength in numbers will really help us push us towards that goal. And yeah, individually, I'm just happy to be healthy and just to be back running. So I definitely want to PR each meet, every race, and just get better each race and come back strong.